Hello, welcome back to the ESR. It's all about day 3 of the MLG Pro League for Advanced Warfare right now. I'm joined by the wonderful Mr. X. And just to recap things that we've seen so far today, kicking things off with Denial versus Justice. Matt, Justice came out 3-1 Denial, and Denial CTF was the thing that we both remember from that game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that CTF was...
11-0, was it? I think it finished.
It was just not good. It wasn't pretty. I think once the official score was 11-0, the game really, I think, sort of spiral out of control at around 7-0. I think that's when we started to see the Denial players will sweep the game.
And as well as that, Aware continued their winning spree. They're 3-1 against OpTic Nation. We had eLevate go to a map 5, against Rise. 3-2 they managed to pick up there, and Prof beat TK 3-1. Then in our later games of the evening, Aware, quick 3-0 of Rise. So Aware still unbeaten in the league, continue their winning spree. Justice 3-0 against Team Caliber as well. They continue the winning spree. Prof, however, their unbeaten spree comes to an end. 3-2. Denial managing to beat them. And then, of course, that gives us the last game of the day, the one that we're going to be completely covering right now. It's eLevate versus OpTic Nation, and eLevate are 2-0 up right now, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, it's really do or die time for OpTic Nation. You know, we kind of said it, kind of like probably sound like a broken record, but can't start with no wins. I mean, you can't start. They would be 0-5, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Or 0-4.
Yes, they would. That would be... Sorry, they would be 0-4. 0-4.
0-4. Okay, but still, I mean...
That's a bad stop.
It can't happen. Right? You can't... It sounds really minuscule, but in the grand scheme of things, these beginning games are some of the most important in the league.
They really are, and you're going to hear us talk about them a lot, but these games at the start really set you up, I feel, especially for the mid part of the season. And of course, the end is where it really gets a little bit crazy. You see teams start relying on other teams, etc. But no one wants to be in that position. Right then, you know, if you can win the early games, that's when it looks the best. Unfortunately, TP tried to pull the flag there for OpTic Nation. He is going to go down. Bose picks up that kill. Proofy 3-1, so a much better start from him. Felony with the flag is going to be able to run this one home. And OpTic Nation showing us a bit of life right now, Matt. 1-0 in the CTF.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great start compared to what we've seen. You know, right there, Proofy just coming out 3-1. Teep able to make a great play on that flag, get it pretty much all the way back to their base, but then he's taken out. See Killa picking up 2 players of his own, but, you know, they're on the least advantageous side. If they can just keep it to, you know, 1-0 lead, it'll be good for eLevate, but you see Nation dominating the kill feed. Maybe this is their map, Ben.
Well, you know, I hope so, because right now it's not the Nation that I think we expect to see when we watch them play in the online league so far. But right now we have Proofy with that flag. Unfortunately, he does fall. So eLevate potentially trying to get a counter cap coming in. Miracles has pulled it. He's going to run it poolside, has the support. We'll bring up that minimap full screen. You can see exactly what's going on. The one kill that needs to come in is this one from Study. He connects. One more player actually getting all the way around the outside. That's going to be Felony. And right now, Matt, Felony's in such a sneaky position, but I love the play from Miracles. Slows down the flag, waits for his team's support, but Felony being equally smart. Can he get the kill on Miracles? No, he can't. Almost a huge play, but it wasn't to be. Tied up game, 1 apiece.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a huge thing right there for eLevate. You know, we just talked about it literally 2 seconds ago. You know, they're on the least advantageous side. If they can just keep it close going into this second half, they have a pretty good team to chance to close out. Nation needs to get aggressive, Ben. You know, they came out at the start of this game. They were super aggressive. They pushed the base extremely hard. You saw Proofy get up to a great start and Teep go right out the middle, get a flag cap. So right there, they got pushed back a little bit by eLevate. It's important that they keep that pressure up.
We'll see if Miracles can try and get another flag run. Of course, he managed to get that cap for the eLevate team. Felony with the cap for OpTic Nation, of course. If you are just tuning in and you're wondering why is Felony playing for OpTic Nation, the official substitute for the Nation team, 1 of 2 at least. And Karma unable to play today as TP turns around, picks up 1, finds a second. That's some solid kills coming in from Teep. Bose, meanwhile, looking at trying to get that flag, pops his overclock, but pulls out his knife a little bit too soon there for my liking. He knew there was going to be players around there. Unfortunately, he just went to try and pull the flag away as quickly as he could. Felony, though, is in a position now to try and get a pull. Has no overclock left, though, Matt, so this is going to be a tricky flag.
Yeah, and, you know, Felony actually, he's able to get out of there, takes a pretty creative route, and he is going to be home free to score another flag for Nation. So, you know, Felony has played extremely well in this series so far, Ben, I would say so.
if you had to pick an MVP from Nation, you have to pick Felony right now, I feel. You know, he's got 2 caps. He's on a 3 streak right now, but he was solid in the Search and Destroy. He was playing the best in the hardpoint as well, if you remember the very first game of this series. And honestly, he's a fantastic player. TP now, though, looking at trying to get a flagpool. He recognizes that Study is going to be in front of him, trying to evade. Still has some overclock available, but you see he's stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. Really nowhere he can go. Trying to juke out everyone, and to be fair, he's actually managed to do a good job. He stayed alive. Spacey's going to counterpull the flag, and TP has somehow got away. I have no idea how he's just done that.
Just amazing flag running skills from TP. I mean, that's why, you know, he's been considered one of the best OBJs, if not the best OBJ player in the game for, you know, I feel like at least 2 years now. So, you know, great plays right there out of TP. Oh, yeah, he's going to cap it.
TP, unbelievable talent. He's still just curious. He's just making sure that there's no one there.
Yeah, just making sure nobody there.
Smart play, and that flag run, unbelievable from TP right there. 3-1 now overall the score for OpTic Nation. 40 seconds left. He's going to have Killer in front of him. Can TP pick him up? That's going to be the question. As he jumps to the right-hand side. That's going to be the kill. Nicely played from TP. One more on that far right. TP lighting it up right now. 6 kill streak. 12 and 5. Of course, a cap included in that kill streak as well to make it even more impressive. The last 20 seconds left of this round. It's going to continue with a 7-point streak right now. TP just going ham.
Yeah, you know, he was going to go get the flag right there. It seemed like him and Felony's a little bit of miscommunication. Felony's obviously sub. They don't have the best of teamwork. Obviously, I've never seen them play together before, ever. But, you know, right there, they were almost at another cap. They were going to try and get a pole. But good start right there for OpTic Nation, especially TP. He looked extremely good. And one thing I want to point out, you know, Felony's is a sub in this league. But, you know, Ben, he is a player who helped AR get back into the league. You know, help it get a spot in the league. But because of age, you know, AR felt it would be better, you know, to make a move now than to wait more towards that champs time. Obviously, everybody gearing up towards champs eventually, so they decided to make that move now.
Honestly, I'm glad you brought that up because he really was a key part, I feel, to AR getting a spot in the league. And of course, he was released from AR. They went back to Tipsy, who was unable to play at Columbus for personal reasons. And it's no real surprise for me to see him pick back up. Himself and Burns, fantastic friends, a good duo. The other 50% of that old Curse team that you see us talk about when we cast over Justice so much, with of course Enable and Mochilla. But I kind of feel bad for Felony because he really did prove himself at Columbus, I feel.
Oh, absolutely. He definitely proved himself at Columbus. And Columbus was his first ever LAN event, which is actually pretty huge. You know, to go there and everyone remembers kind of their first LAN. It's pretty intimidating if you've never been before.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine from a player's point of view, if you've never played a LAN event before and all of a sudden you've got thousands of people sat in front of you, you sat in a soundproof booth, you're going to get a little bit nervous at times. So, you know, he did really well to hold his own and play extremely well, went clutch when he needed to as well, which was the more important thing. However, back into this game, CTF retreat, eLevate versus OpTic Nation. And OpTic Nation actually ahead in this game, 3 flags to 1. Can they hold out, though? I'm looking at miracles on this eLevate team to potentially try and get some more bamboozling flag runs.
Yeah, I know, but he is taking out eLevate. If they're going to want to really get a flag out, Ben, they're going to need to go together. You see them just kind of getting a little bit too antsy, trying to. Right. But you can't make hero plays. You know, you're not gonna go in there and get 2 flag caps for the price of 1. You know, you gotta work as a team and get 1 at a time.
Of course, Proofy is going to see 1 over at poolside, and that's been the key for me. OpTic Nation have controlled this poolside for pretty much a full minute and a half, and eLevate really not able to get any control of it whatsoever, so they've not been able to try and pull the flag away. Spacely for the first time really now pushing up in this second side. Bose picks up a very important kill there. Nicely played from him. Studying Miracles, last alive for the eLevate team. As you have Miracles highlighted on your minimaps. Study's first-person perspective, jumps up top, is going to see both sat in the corner, and finally eLevate, maybe let's get a flagpole, but no, just like that, TP, big 2-piece.
Yeah, huge 2-piece right there out of Teep, able to take out a few players. Nation's just going to trade those kills in the base, and Teep's actually able to get a flag out, and it looks like he's going to make it around the corner, Ben. He's just got 1 player behind him, that's Miracles, but no cover from teammates right there to kind of help him.
Yeah, he's kind of just pulling that one out, kind of on a limb, I feel, more than anything else. Felony, though, is going to try and pick that one back up as he picks up 1 kill. Bose managing to secure another one from behind, and Matt, I think it's going to be 4-1 for OpTic Nation. Finally, some life for Nation.
Finally, you know, we've seen some sign of life from Nation, but obviously huge plays out of Felony's Teep and Proof, obviously all over the 20 kills mark. Playing extremely well here in this retreat CTF.
Felony still on your screens. Managed to pick up another kill, that time on Study. Last 2 minutes. eLevate really going to need to start getting some flags as soon as possible if they're going to have any chance. Obviously, 3 flags to take it to overtime, 4 to try and pick up the win. But when OpTic Nation are putting so much pressure on your base, it's always a tough thing to do. Hard decision of when to overextend, when not to. Bose cleans up 1, and he's looking at putting some aggression back on the base. But meanwhile, Spacely actually pulling the flag here for eLevate.
Yeah, Spacely's going to pull the flag, but he's going to pull the flag right towards where Nation was spawning. Would have liked to see him either pull that towards the middle or poolside. Didn't really have much support poolside, but middle might have been able to funnel some of those players towards his teammates for them to make plays. But no, not the best spot to run it right there.
Killer just going to go for a quick swim. 17 and 21 overall as he falls down in the poolside. Last minute and a half, and honestly, it's looking really good for OpTic Nation, picking up their first map here in this series. Make it 2-1. Looking at the maps that we're going to see, it's going to go to Biolab Uplink. And honestly, Matt, what are your thoughts on this OpTic Nation lineup when it comes to Uplink?
You know, I think they have the potential to be a very good Uplink team. I've seen them play it a few times. Sometimes they look good, sometimes they don't. They really, a lot of teams with Uplink, I think, they're either very good at Uplink and they consistently, put up big numbers, or they just kind of struggle to get anything going consistently. Nation, one of those teams that doesn't really get anything going consistently. So I think the start of the game will really see where it is with them on this half. But after this CTF, you got to feel like they got to be feeling pretty good. But it actually, the CTF I don't think is over exactly, yeah. Ben. Actually no, somebody who stopped him. It looked like Bose stopped Spacey right there, but they almost were able to get another flag out. Which, I mean, if they were to make it 4-3, that would have been dangerous.
I was about to say, Spacey maybe go for a bit of a relay right there. He did well, but finally, someone shut him down for OpTic Nation. Miracles has pulled the flag, but it doesn't matter. OpTic Nation are going to pick up the first map in this series for them. 2-1 now in favor of eLevate, so still not over just yet. As I said earlier on, next map we're going to see is going to be some Biolab Uplink action. It's going to be close, I think. Whether Nation turn up, of course, they are playing with Felony, not with Karma, but once again, Felony top of the leaderboard for this OpTic Nation lineup, and you see him there in your final kill. Guys in the chat, let us know. Who do you think is going to take it? Can you see OpTic Nation pushing this to a game number 5? Or is eLevate just going to close it out on Uplink? Find out after this next commercial break.